New exhibit at Houston's Holocaust Museum features a book that saved the lives of African Americans traveling through the South during segregation and the Jim Crow era.
It's called The Green Book and provided a list of where black travelers could stay to avoid places where they were not welcome. Photojournalist Renee Levine shows us the exhibit.
Segregation was a double-edged sword. We were left to our own devices to create our own businesses and self-sustaining communities, and you can see that in the breadth and variety of these businesses.
They have stuff from all over the country because this is Chicago.
I started documenting Green Book sites because I was commissioned to write a travel guide on Route 66.
180 businesses in Chicago.
I learned that half the counties on Route 66 were sundown towns.
This is Michigan.
I thought, well, how in the world did black people, drive Route 66 if half of the counties, they couldn't be in the town after 6 p.m.
So a lot of celebrities used to come to this place. It's called Black Eden.
I think what was most interesting is that when you look at the earlier editions of the guide, you see so many things that are in the Green Book that are not in a traditional travel guide.
The question is, where can we swim? Yeah.
It just signified how many places black people were shut out of.
Well, this is interesting because it talks about not only just restaurants and places, but actually where you could go buy a car.
They seem minor, but they can become really critical problems, especially when you're in a place where you're not safe.
This exhibit kind of shows the challenges that people had navigating their way around the U.S.
I think the courage and resiliency that black people used, and the entrepreneurship to have these businesses, it was really fascinating to see this list of all of these businesses, and they all have histories.
I think exhibits like this help you understand that we also had some really crazy experiences that you really can't appreciate until you can see it in pictures and put it in words, and not to relive the experience, but to acknowledge and humanize the pain that people suffered through and the resilience that we have.
That's my favorite part about being black, is being resilient.
Mm-hmm.
The Green Book exhibition will be on display at Holocaust Museum Houston through November 26th.